Huh, that's a new one. Selling a follow for an item shop code. Hey, buddy. How about you use my code instead? It's called Code BAN. I don't do any of that follow for follow bullshit here. Or I guess in this case, follow for item shop code. Seriously, how desperate are you? I'm not even gonna spend any money in this game. And even then, I don't even know if I have any creator code set right now. I think I have Riley's set if I remember correctly. If Riley even still has theirs. Anyways, welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Tonight, we are going to be playing some Fortnite, as decided by the community. In the Discord, spending money in a free-to-play game? Shocking, I know, but sometimes I like to be future Trunks, so I spend a tiny bit of money. Just a minuscule amount of money. A minuscule amount of money. What is this, 2009? Oh, also, if you're wondering why I've kept Unhappy Refrain as the opening theme for, like, several streams now, it's because I'm testing out, I'm gonna be testing out a few different songs every once in a while, because I want to try to find a song that's, I want to try to find a song that I can make, my signature, if that makes any sense. Find a song that I can make, my stream theme, if that makes, any sense. I just feel like it would be cool to have, a very consistent theme for, this is the music that plays when my stream starts. Something like that. I don't know. It's, it just kind of seems like it would be cool to have, a proper theme, and I've been listening to a lot of Vocaloid lately, so I'm gonna be trying out a bunch of different themes every once in a while, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I just want to... it's just one of those things that I want to do, along with the rest of the rebrand, appear, a tiny bit more professional. Also, I've mentioned it before, but don't worry, the Raboot is not gone. I'm just using the Hobkin model for this week to make sure that it's all working properly. Don't worry, we are going to be going back to, we are going to be swapping between the Hobkin and the Raboot starting next week, so don't you worry about that. Anyways, welcome to the funny Fortnite Marvel season. I gotta make sure that my quality isn't set super absurdly high. Alright, seems like it hopefully should be fine. I've said before, Fortnite is garbage, unoptimized spaghetti code sometimes, so you know. But anyways, it's Trunks. I can make him dance to Bad Guy. They have this emote that's very fitting. Yeah, Battle Pass for the season is honestly pretty cool, if only because of Gwenpool. Gwenpool is legitimately a really cool inclusion. It does make sense considering they already have Deadpool. War Machine, his items in games are really fun, that's about it. I really wish we'd stop getting more fucking banana skins, I'm sick of this motherfucker by this point. Emma Frost is a nice one because Marvel's been doing a lot more stuff with X-Men lately. Building in Default Dance. Well, funny thing is, Cobalt, I'm playing the game mode called Zero Build, meaning there is no building. And then, of course, we have Captain Jonesy. Jonesy has become Captain America's successor, complete with his own goddamn shield and pickaxe. And here I thought there wasn't an option that was worse than Falcon. Suppose I was wrong. Oh, also Mysterio's here. Also Shuri, which is actually really cool. It's cool they finally gave Shuri like her own cool-looking Black Panther outfit. I really like the aesthetic of it, if only because the blue hexagons remind me of some of like the time when Fortnite was obsessed with the funny cube. Apparently Hamster Chief is in the game too. Hamster Chief is in the game, however, I do not have his skin. I do not have the Hamster Chief skin, however, I do have a few, I have Spider-Man. We got Dr. Estrange. We got Kakashi. We got Sasuke. Let's see. We got Peter Griffin. Buff Peter Griffin. We got Goku. We got Vegeta. We got Beerus. We got Bulma. We got Frieza and Cell. I have pretty much all the Dragon Ball skins. We got Naruto. We have Spider-Gwen. We got Doom Guy. We got All Might. We got Goku Black. We got Gohan. We got a lot of crossover skins. We also have the Resident Evil ones. Let's see. See any other Oh, I also have Solid Snake. And Carnage. And Prowler. Oh, and Darth Vader. There's a lot of crossover characters in Fortnite now. Yeah, I'm gonna do Trunks for now. Who knows? I might switch over to Doom Guy or somebody else a little bit later down the line. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Had to make it windowed. There we go. Now we all good. Murder Mountain, I do not have that. Ow. I'm not even a Pokeball. I'm not even a Pokemon. That's the Raboot model. But yeah, like I've said, Fortnite's performance is not good. It doesn't like being streamed very much. All right, let's see. Let's do. I'll do Red Light Ring, why not? Yeah, Cobalt. A while ago during Season 2, I believe. Or Chapter 2, not Season 2. But yeah, during Chapter 2, they added there was like a story thing for a while that like the villains of the overarching villains of like the whatever lore Fortnite has disabled building, and so people liked it so much that they made it a permanent option for a mode, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, it's instead of having the option to build, you have a little like Halo-style regenerating overshield down there. So you can see that little 50 in the corner. That is like the little overshield that you get that regenerates when you're not being shot at. So it's a buffer on top of like the regular shield buffer and everything. There are still some items that spawn buildings, but players don't have like the actual, like the actively, like the build menu or anything. I honestly really enjoy it because it just lets me focus on shooting instead of having to play my keyboard like it's the goddamn Moonlight Sonata. I make that joke every stream now, I swear to God. Oh hey look, we finally found Trunks a shield to complement his sword. Ran into him. Nice. I think that was a bot, though. Oh, and also, since this is a community stream, if anybody would like to join me in the VC or for a few games, you can just hop in my Discord. ! Discord in chat. Now, granted, of course, I am going to have to be, like, somewhat familiar with you. Like, I'll have to have seen you around in streams before, because I don't want people, like, showing up trying to, like, self-promote themselves or anything like that. So, I'll only, I'll let you join the VCs if if I know you, for lack of a better term. Like, if I'm familiar with you, seen you around in stream before, then yeah, you can absolutely join. Or, like, if I just know you in general. But I'm not letting, like, complete and utter randos in on stream. That's how you get banned. Would join, but gotta go to worky soon. Understandable. I am sorry for your loss, Lancer. But if it helps you get through your shift, just think of it this way. Work will give you money, and you can use money to spoil me. So, hopefully that might make your shift a little bit better. Because I know there's nothing you enjoy more in this world than giving me shit I don't deserve. Also, what would I promote? Lol, I don't stream. I just meant that as like a general warning, Lancer. I know that you don't stream, but there are some opportunists that might try to take advantage. Hell, I had that person earlier say that they'd follow me if I used their fucking Fortnite creator code. If you have a creator code, then you don't fucking need you don't need more followers if you have a creator code. I applied for one of those things that got shot down instantly. Like, you gotta have a pretty sizable audience for one of those. Hey, Troyojin, thank you for the follow. Super appreciate it. Welcome on in. Love your stream. Love your streaming schedule so I can catch you live. Oh, actually, here, let me... There you go. We have a public Discord where everybody can hang out when I'm not streaming. That's where I post my announcements for my stream schedules, and where we also do the nostalgia nights, where I subject everyone to watching shows that I enjoyed when I was a kid, and also stuff that is tangentially related. Right now, we are currently watching Kamen Rider and Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I mean, I do have a schedule down there, but I haven't updated it in a while, so it's understandable why it wouldn't be accurate. But yeah, I do enjoy the this current Fortnite season, honestly. The new items are, like, they're very fun to mess around with, but I kind of, like, as much as I talk about, like, oh, why did they have to nerf them, I kind of understand why. Because most of the matches end up being, like, people with the full War Machine arsenal or bust, so... So I kind of understand why they would want to nerf some of the hero items to give people an incentive to use the regular guns. But it still kind of sucks because, like, the primary reason this stuff is getting nerfed is because competitive players complain about it. Like, all the competitive players are like, oh, this does too much damage, this destroys buildings too fast, yada yada. And it just, like, I just wish that people would, like, that Epic would, instead of nerfing it for literally everyone, adjust it so that they're, like, nerfed in the competitive modes. Or make it so that, like, the items don't show up in the competitive modes. Like, that would be a compromise everybody would agree on, because competitive players always complain about the fancy new items every season. Like, last season it was, like, the fancy robot Knuckles that were around. I didn't play last season, so I don't really remember. It was, like, the robot Knuckles and the cars that they were complaining about this season. It's the superhero items. Yada, yada, yada. The competitive players always complain about the stuff that isn't, like, a standard gun. So I just really wish they would just let people have fun. Oh, hey! Speaking of a very fun item here, this is an auto turret. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It automatically shoots at people. I also have a shield. You can see why this is a bit questionable. Yeah, Trunks out here with the goddamn auto turret and his shield. Where was this shit when he was fighting the androids? No, I mean, then again, these are conventional firearms, so they probably wouldn't have worked against the androids. Oh, hey, cool. What the hell are you doing to my goddamn NPC, asshole? Yeah, War Machine's gauntlets are similar to an SMG, but instead of having like the crazy crack fire rate of something like the dualies, instead it's got rockets that you can launch. Though you do also have to be careful to watch your firing because it can potentially overheat, and if the gun overheats, you can't use it for a little while. Damage players while hip firing with a shotgun. Alright, I can do that. Stop firing over in this direction. Whoops. One. Might as well swap these around. We go. Funny to see that the Ancient Greece theme is still kicking around. Damn it! Hey. Yeah, they were. That was my fault. I got stupid with the shield. Whatever. Got overconfident. That's on me. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh yeah, also we're getting Dr. Doom. Good old Dr. Damn. Let's do Solid Snake, why not? Hey, Killer, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know who I am,
My name is Ender. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We play a bunch of different games, and tonight we're doing some Fortnite with the community. But how are you doing, Killer? How's your stream? What are you playing tonight?
Ooh, playing some Lethal Company. How was that? I heard that there was like a big update for Lethal Company recently. Honestly, massive props to the dev of that game who's actually like continually working on and updating their stuff. They could have easily took the money and run, but nah, they want to make a good game, so they keep updating it. And honestly, props to them for that. As a game dev myself, massive respect.
Played a bit of Abzu first, then Lethal. Both were so great.
Ooh, nice. Abzu's a really good game. Super atmospheric. Let's go to Dr. Dam's courtyard. Why not? It's me, Solid Snake. Not to be confused with Inflated Hippo or Rigid Danger Bitey Jungle Noodle. Also, one thing I am kind of sad about is them taking away the dailies where you got to choose your quest at the start of the round. Like, I'm kind of sad that they took that away because it was nice having a bit of agency with what missions I completed on a daily basis. If I wanted to hyper sweat, I'd go for one of the tougher missions that involved like kills with a specific kills or damage with a specific weapon. But if I wanted to just coast, then I could just pick a mission that was like land in this place and survive for a while, and I could just like drop in an area and hide in a bush. Boom, mission done. Nice try, buddy. Colonel. I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. Colonel. Why am I cell-shaded? Colonel, why am I cell-shaded? You're in Fortnite, Snake. What's Fortnite? It's a game where you shoot people with guns. That's my specialty. You have to survive until the end to get a victory royale. Don't lose, Snake. That's an order. You got it, Colonel. One question, though. Why do all the guns look like that? Raiden. Squeeze my hog. I still find it hilarious that Snake's actual voice actor said that to Vinny at a convention. And like, David Hayter actually said that to Vinny at a convention when they met. He was like, Vinny Vinesauce, we meet at last. And I have just one thing to say. Vinny, squeeze my hog. God bless that man. Like, he knows what he means to everyone, and he has so much fun with his role. Like, God love him. I always love, like, voice actors or game devs that are, like, super down-to-earth and chill with their community. Like, they're in on, like, all the community in-jokes and everything. They know why people enjoy their presence, and they just like messing around. Like, a lot of VAs are based... Oh, absolutely. Sean Chiplock's a really fun one, and same with, God, why can't I... Gianni Matrigrano, that's the name. Voice actors charge an hourly rate, Travis! He just shows up in his stream as fucking Gabriel. Just, voice actors charge an hourly rate, Travis. So can I pay you in Arby's gift cards? Fucking die. Crystal's OGVA, she likes a lot of fan art. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that recently because she posted a very spicy piece of fan art on her Twitter. Because it was like Crystal's birthday or something, and she reposted fan art of Crystal's bare ass, and it's like, oh, all right then. That was the last thing I expected to see on my timeline today, but you know what? I'm not complaining. Confused to high for... I am confused to hide for this much movement and information at the same time. Between spicy art a couple of times? Huh. Best addition to Star Fox, and nobody can change my mind. I mean, honestly, Star Fox Adventure was a lot better than people give it credit for. And the devs did the best with what they were given, considering Nintendo basically walked in on Rare, saw Dinosaur Land, and said, make this a Star Fox game. And you know what? They did the best with what they were given, goddammit. They did the best with what they were given. They made a bad situation into a decent game, and nobody can tell me otherwise. It was neat, just awful short? Oh yeah, for sure. But that's probably because they had to dedicate most of their dev time to changing it into a Star Fox game halfway through development. So it makes sense that the story ended up having to be a bit short. That was my introduction to Star Fox Crystal, Star Fox Assault? Ah! Colonel, I boarded a train. What's this insignia on the side? You need to be careful, Snake. That's the insignia of Dr. Doom. Doctor Who? Going to go sleep, though, so have a good rest of your stream. Have a good rest, Killer. Thank you again so much for the raid. I super appreciate it. You have a good rest. Okay, they didn't get on the train. Thought they would've. Oh well. That loot was not worth it. It's middling. Anyways. Start the series, didn't even know it was a flying real shooter game. Saw the robot on the cartridge in an old electronics reseller store and thought it was a robot game. That's fair. Seven-year-old dumbass me still enjoyed it. I mean, a lot of games that some of us end up with as kids, we just enjoy because we saw a cool-looking box art and decided to get it. Colonel, I've discovered an underground vault. Be careful, Snake. That alarm will attract other players. Things could get dicey. Luckily, I'm a master of stealth. They won't even see me, Colonel. You should still be careful, Snake. And you don't have much time. The storm is closing in soon. You're going to have to grab the loot fast. I'm on it, Colonel. Colonel, how much longer are we going to keep this bit going? I don't know, Snake. The streamer doesn't have very many ideas, so he's taking advantage of what he can. You'd think chat would be sick of his voice acting by now. Surprisingly not. That's the vault. That's vault number created by Vault. That's Vault 37 created by Vault Tech. What do they do in this vault, Colonel? What do you mean, Snake? Well, don't the vaults usually all have some really messed up backstory? This one was just perfectly normal. Oh. Huh. What's the matter, Snake? Nothing, just I was expecting something a bit more messed up. Vault-Tec was still a publicly traded company, Snake. I know that, but you think with our series where things would be going to a bit more of a dark direction. Just enjoy the jetpack, Snake. With pleasure, Colonel. And just called himself a dum-dum. Well, technically Snake and the Colonel called me a dum-dum. Because voice acting gag. Anyways, we got the Snake out here gangster firing Uzis. Gonna pull up on that on their block and let that 40 bang. I shouldn't be allowed to say words. Let's see. Wonder if either of those two are gonna end up killing each other. Ah. That was intense. Snake, remember the basics of CQC. I'm trying, Colonel, but I've never fought with a jetpack before. Well, you'll have to learn, Snake. Plus, this knife they gave me is made of cardboard or something. It does no damage. That's to balance the game, Snake. If your knife did actual damage, everyone would be using it. he was able to get away from me. Wow, you're really teabagging. You killed me with the auto turret and you're teabagging. Just out of sheer curiosity. It is technically enough. I'm gonna go to the glacier, why not? Colonel, what the hell is going on with the environment? What do you mean, Snake? There's an entire Winterland forest right next to a beautiful summer town. I don't know, Snake. Something about this area's weather is very off. Some form of unseen force is preventing the snow from melting. Not to mention the desert on the other side of the island. This place isn't going to be long before erosion completely destroys the island. I think that's the least of your worries, Snake. You need to beat 100 other people first. And then you can start worrying about the island's climate. Roger that, Colonel. Bap. There we go. Full shield, nice, and an AR. Good stuff. Something's off here. What do you mean, Snake? Well, this place should be swarming with guards. It is a very well-furnished mansion. You'd think there'd be people in here. The only people you'll have to worry about are the ones that are out to kill you. Well, yeah, but you'd think there'd be more here than just silence and a few guns.
That's nothing for you to worry about now, Snake. You have more important matters to attend to. Well, I haven't encountered anybody yet, Colonel, so let me ponder for at least a little bit. After all, this is quite the unique scenario I'm in. Alright, but don't get too distracted, Snake. Roger, Colonel. Bam. Going to work? Understandable. Thanks for the gloves, nerd. Steal his car. Bap. Dang. Ah, well. Ah, well. That guy profile has a question mark over it. Oh wait, that's why did it put me in ranked? Yeah. Strange. Got a random matchmaking error. What? What the hell? Huh. I'm gonna relog real quick. Victory! Now this is a bop. For those of you that don't know what this song is, it's Operator by a group named Girl, but also you might know it from, because it's part of the OST for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Definitely recommend checking out that game, by the way. It's absolutely fantastic. A worthy spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio. Operate, operate, operate. Operate, 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 operate. Hey, it seems like Epic servers are fine at least. That's good. How's your red line ring again? Ring again, why not? That was a bot. I don't feel too bad about it. Go. Get your ass back here, Kakashi. Bada boom. Long. And there's the other chest. I think, yeah, right down there. There's the auto turret. Bap. Alright, let's see.
in this oil rig? Let's see. We now have the hover jets and the auto turret. Someone has been here recently. Yeah, let's head over to Mount Olympus, why not? The domain of the gods. That I'm going to desecrate by driving a car directly into their front door. Meowscles shrugged. It's beautiful. True piece of fine art there. Talk about a hard carry. Exactly. You think your squad's games are bad? Meowscles had to hard carry the whole planet. That's the second time today I've been by one of the vaults right as it's about to open. Talk about convenient timing.
it. Hey. How the hell was he able to hit me, but I couldn't hit him? I had my shield up and everything. Weird. It is what it is. I wonder if I could confuse somebody into thinking I have the auto turret when I'm aiming with Doom Guy because like the grenade launcher pops around to the front. It's Doom Guy. Still love that for the here he literally just grabs a Caco Demon. Just, I'm using you. Damn it! Hey. Should have waited for him to reload. That was stupid. That was a bad one. The last one, though, I think someone else died before me. But I appreciate the pun. Make no mistake, I appreciate the pun. Fifth out of 100 close enough? True. Should I say fuck it this round and do a suicide dive at Castle Doom? Eh, fuck it, why not? Let's do a Castle Doom round. First time ever going there. or this season. Let's see what happens. What could go wrong? In the words of Bubsy the Bobcat, what could possibly go wrong? The 450th out of 100. I was so bad at the game, I gave life to 104. I gave life to 49 people instead of killing anyone. I'm so bad at the Battle Royale, I gave people life instead of killing them. Oh, one thing I can actually do real quick here. I think, is there a chest up here? I don't remember. I swear I remember there being chests around this mountain, but maybe I'm mistaken. Well, I can at least use this to get to an ideal spot inside the castle. What? How did that kill me? I landed in the water. Alright. That was weird. Like, I landed in the water and it killed me anyway. Maybe I didn't land in far enough? I don't know, man. I had a few good games earlier, and now my brain's just dying. That's the thing. When it usually comes to the Fortnite streams, how long I stream Fortnite for and my ability to play the game well have an inverse relationship. The longer the stream goes on, the worse and worse I get at the game. You know what? Fuck it. We doing a run back. Castle Doom round 2, baby. We doing the run back. We running it back. We running it back, baby. Castle Doom round 2. First run didn't count. You were there for 30 seconds.
then. Damn it! What? Hey. How did none of those attacks hit him? Yeah, whatever. I don't know why, in a bit of a weird mood tonight. Yeah, whatever. Let's go to a different boss area this time. Let's go to the raft instead. I forgot which one of the weird boss enemies is actually here. Because if I remember correct, it's the woman that can turn into diamonds from X-Men, if I remember correctly. Because there's Dr. Dam, there's Mysteriass, and then there's Diamond Lady. And yes, I know his name is Mysterio. I just wanted to make a joke because I keep calling Dr. Doom Dr. Dam, so I had to give the other ones a nickname too. Was that dude's name like a Broner? What the fuck? Alright then. Did he get DC'd or something? What the hell happened there? Like, he was shooting at me and then he just wasn't. Did that dude get like fucking vac banned like mid-match or something? What the hell happened there? Yes, that guy's name was like a Broner. I'm glad I killed him. Damn it. Hey. Yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna happen as soon as I ran into somebody with the cap shield. Like, why can't you just shoot at someone's ankles when they're using that? Like, it doesn't really make any sense that you can't just, like, shoot someone in the ankles. Yeah, well. Well, whatever. I got a kill on that one like a Broner dude, which is pretty funny. So, hopefully he's salty about that. Yeah, I don't know why. Lately, I just haven't been getting into Fortnite as much as I previously was during like the earlier seasons. I don't know what it is. I just haven't really been that into it lately. Bye.
suppose maybe I'm just a bit tired. After all, it has been a pretty exciting week, given I've started up my classes for college and everything. But I am genuinely really excited because this semester is the real big one. Gonna be doing capstone. Fun fact, apparently the FBI is planning on using player data to predict future psychopaths based on how we treat NPCs. Well, I mean, that doesn't really seem like a very, doesn't really seem like it could be a very accurate metric, because after all, people treat NPCs badly because we know it's a video game. Like, sure, there are a small percentage of us that would do the same things we do to NPCs in real life, but it just feels like a bad metric because there's that distinct barrier of, we know this is a video game. That means that there's no consequences, so we can do whatever we want. So naturally, people are going to be a lot more hostile to NPCs. It's why the whole meme of like quick saving before punching. That's why it's funny. It ain't gonna work. Yeah, exactly. It's like the whole meme of. There's the whole meme of like, in any Bethesda game, somebody says something, and there's the meme of like quick saving popping up in the corner because you know damn well you're gonna beat the shit out of them to see what happens. Based on that metric, like 95% of players would be considered psychopaths just because we punched an NPC one time to see what would happen. Just like how pretty much every kid has taken a ladder out of the pool just to see what would happen in The Sims. Though, I mean, to be fair, those idiots can't get out of the pool unless there's a ladder there, so they probably deserve to die. For any FBI agents watching my stream, that is a joke. It is a video game, and that is why it is funny. It is a joke. Please FBI, don't come to my house. I'm innocent. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't committed any federal crimes. Only one game actually brings light on killing NPCs and reloading a save that I know of. I mean, there is, I remember in Dark Souls 3, there was the Easter egg where, like, if you kill the dude in the, if you kill the dude in the, what was I gonna say? In the Firelink Shrine, like, Ludleth of Corland or whatever his name is, like, the one boss character, the one, like, holder of a, one of the previous, like, people who linked the fire, who, like, you don't actually have to fight. If you kill him, then reload the save, or, like, reload the area or whatever to bring him back to life, he'll be having a nightmare about dying. Oh, hey, Ninja's dead. Neat. Yeah, I am not good. I am not good with single-shot weapons. I can silver medal performance of that pistol sniping. Be quiet. Well, okay, the sniping part was fine, but once I got close, that was a bit of a problem. It was also a lot easier because I was actually able to, they were distracted with somebody else. Yeah, now that I'm going up against, like, The first few matches I had of the season, it was like, yeah, I was able to win because I was like using all the funky new stuff or whatever, and everybody wasn't as good at the season yet. But now that like the playing field is leveled and like the good players have adjusted to the season, it's showing how rusty I am. Like my God, I am rustier than the. I don't know what joke I was going to make. Like, all I could think of was how, like, at so many of, like, the elementary and, like, at my elementary and middle schools, there were, like, there were, like, specific doors that were, like, extremely rusty and, like, the hinges would, like, be squeaking a ton. And you knew that if you went in there, whatever learning materials were available in the class would be, like, fucking from the Stone Age. Rustier than the blank is a mood anyway. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it! Rustier than the. Apparently my metaphors are rusty as well as my gameplay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. You see, it's fine, Chad. I salvaged the joke. I salvaged the joke as best I could. Bap. No cap shields from the looks of things in there. Ah, well. Cap shield can be balanced by having sniper class weapons go through it, mayhaps. No, yeah. One thing I remember, like, I forget which game specifically did it. No, wait, I remember. They did it previously with another shield-based weapon in Fortnite. Previously, they had, like, a riot shield style weapon that was similar to Cap's shield in every regard. But if you shot it enough, then the riot shield would get knocked back, and you'd be exposed to fire for a few seconds. So they could just make Cap's shield do that, and then it would be infinitely more balanced.
Where are you shooting at me from?
He's still over at his car back there. I am the war machine. Bap, bada, bap. Damn it. I was just stuck in a bad spot overall. I had like 3 people on my ass. Yeah, well. God, I am rusty as all get out. Yeah, well. But if I'm being honest, I think I'm just tired from all the college stuff and everything that's been going on this week, so I think I might keep tonight a short stream. Bap. But I'm just like very confused by the fact that the Fortnite devs chose to nerf like some of the nerfs the nerfs just don't really make sense to me, because like I don't really think the shield throw with Cap's shield was the problem. The problem was that you could just hold that thing up ad infinitum and just ignore damage. Like, you can just hold that thing up with right click, and then unless your opponent somehow manages to get behind you, which is very difficult if your opponent also has the jetpack, if the person also has the jetpack, then there's basically just nothing you can do against the Cap shield. Unless, like, another Cap shield goes through it, but even then the only counter to that item is itself, which is a bit problematic. I really feel like it should function like the Riot Shield. It already has the same dash as the Riot Shield, where you can dash into somebody and it does damage and knocks them back. So it already has the same damage property. It already has, like, the same dash attack as the Riot Shield. Why not make it so that it can get knocked back like the Riot Shield too? Then it would be infinitely more balanced than it is now. Instead, they decided to nerf the rocket launcher, which, I mean, I suppose is fine. Like, nerfing the missiles on it is perfectly fine. And, like, but why nerf the movement items? Like, why nerf the fun movement utilities when the problem is ultimately that fucking shield? What? Alright then. How the hell was he able to lock onto me that well? Yeah, maybe Doomslayer, isn't it? Maybe I just need a new skin. Fuck it. Let's do Levi. Why not? Fuck it. Let's play as Levi Ackerman. I still remember the season when all of the fucking Attack on Titan, when they had the 3D maneuver gear actually in the game. That was so much fun. The 3D maneuver gear was such a fun weapon to use. Just because of, like, the fun, like, movement gimmicks with it and everything. The only reason I'm not really, like... The jetpack is perfectly fine. Hello there, Joe, in YouTube chat. Like, the jetpack's perfectly fine, but... Honestly, I really liked it back when, yeah, exactly. Back when they had, like, the grappling hook and the Spider-Man gloves and the fucking 3D maneuver gear. Like, that stuff is way more fun because, like, that actually requires, like, a bit of technique and ability to use properly instead of just jetpack, you float for a while. Like, it just feels so much better overall, you know? Plus, there's also the fact that it was a movement utility, but you couldn't shoot while you were using it. So, because of that, with the 3D maneuver gear, you had to like be able to get in close to the opponent to do the slash attack, or with the Spider-Man gloves, it was purely for a getaway. Like, I love the movement. I love the movement tech when you're able to get out of a sticky situation. Like, you just finish a 1v1 with somebody, someone's coming to gank you, and you're able to get the hell out of dodge. Like, that's really fun and exciting. But the jetpack right now just kind of feels like, oh, I can float in the air for a tiny bit. That's neat. Anyways, like, it just doesn't really make much sense to me, man. I get that they wanted to include, like, a war, like, shit because of War Machine, but, like, you already have the auto turret and the shooting. You already have the auto turret and the gauntlets. Why do you need the jetpack, too? Hell, they could have done some funny shit with Gwenpool, where it was like, I stole these gloves off of Spider-Girl, because, like, Deadpool and Spider-Man are always, like, so close in all the comics. Like, it would have been really funny if they included, like, Spider gloves or something, and it's like, I stole these from Spider-Gwen, don't tell her about it, though. Like, that would be funny. And that would be an excuse to put the cool movement utility item back in the game. But no, instead it's just late jetpack. Float in air for, like, 5 seconds. Yippee. Now, of course, there are still, like, the flow berries and everything, and those are fun. Those are a fun movement tech item as well, but the fact that they last so little, such a short amount of time, is annoying. Whose? His or mine? Because I know my aim is dog water. Hey, Lancer. I also pressed the wrong button. I also pressed the wrong fucking button. So, you know, that's fun. I always forget, like, I'm so used to playing all the other games where, like, one is, like, my first, like, actual weapon. Not where I press the button and I suddenly have my pickaxe in my hand and I'm caught with my pants down. I'm just, like, the funny thing is, I got wins earlier in the season. Like, I got, like, a fucking victory royale and everything, but I'm just, like, I'm just dumb. We'll throw him out for bed. Good night, good morning, etc., etc. Speaking of buttons, what does this one do? Oh no. Is all your luck and now you have to face the sweats? Yeah, that's pretty much it, Lancer. I suppose all the hyper sweats stopped boycotting the game now that Fortnite actually nerfed the cool shit. Fortnite nerfed the cool shit, and now all the hyper sweats are back in the game. Joy. Fuck it, we doing the Castle Doom run back, why the hell not? Using my home laser hair remove thingy, my arms are smooth. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice. I've always been interested in getting one of those, like, fancier removal things, because I'm gonna be honest, I like my arms when they're a lot more smooth. I don't know, maybe it's just, like, my ADHD or whatever, but, yeah. Like, it's the specific feel of my arms against, like, certain clothes that I don't really like. So, who knows, maybe I'd start wearing, like, longer sleeve stuff more often if I could get, like, something nice for my arms. Yeah, exactly, $400 is pricey as all hell. The price one has to pay for smooth skin. Right side saving money by not buying razors. Also kind of wasted money on my Epa layer now. Yeah. That feel when you buy something new and it makes one of the old things that you had suddenly obsolete by sheer accident. Happens to the best of us. Honestly, I'm wondering if I should get the Battle Pass this season. I kind of want to get it just for Gwenpool. I don't know. I mean, I have 300 V-Bucks left over. There's like a thing in the shop where I could get like the funny lizard boy for like $6, I think. So, honestly, it's pretty cheap. I don't know, maybe. Then again, I already have a bunch of games to play right now. Like, I've got Gundam Breaker 4 and everything coming out soon, so, I don't know. Got it for Gwenpool. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of considering getting it just for Gwenpool as well. Like, I like Gwenpool. I'm kind of just like considering just getting it for her as well. So I hear ya. Damn it. Like, my god, why am I running into so many sweats tonight? Good grief. I just want to play the video game. Eh. Let's let some build mode. Nah, build mode is probably still just as much of a problem. Especially since, like, the gauntlets are now, especially now that the fucking, the War Machine gloves are nerfed, which were probably the main thing that, fucking, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they were probably like they're the main thing that people were using to destroy buildings and whatnot. So maybe I'm running into all the sweats because I keep dropping at the areas with like the mini bosses and everything. Those usually sweat magnets. Let's try going somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know why. I just haven't really been that interested in playing Fortnite again recently. Like I completely skipped out on the last season. I came back just to get like the trunk skin because like I'll use it eventually. Yeah, along with like the other skins that I got in my library. Plus, you know, Dragon Ball stuff. Kind of had to, but like I just haven't really been like too interested in the game recently. I don't know, maybe it's just a thing where, like, I need more people to play the game with. Like, I used to play the previous seasons with my friends all the time, but we don't really play any of the newer seasons anymore. Maybe that's why I'm not as interested. Yeah, I don't know why. I just haven't really been as interested in Fortnite as I used to be. I'm trying to think if there's like a specific reason for it, but I can't really think of anything. Simple, we getting old? Nah, it's not that. Just don't think anyway. Honestly, I think I just haven't really been interested in the new season because of the skins, frankly. Like usually how hype usually the thing that gets me invested in a season is unlocking like the cool battle pass stuff and everything, but like I don't know. These recent battle passes have been kind of mid. Like the only exception is like Gwenpool, but like the Greek Gods one was kind of mid. Aside from the power armor, the Junker one was kind of mid. Like I don't know what it is, but a lot of the battle passes recently have just been kind of mid. I mean, maybe the one this season is the one this season is probably cool for Marvel fans, but I'm just not really too interested. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just because I've been like so invested in other games lately.
next week starting Sunday. Oh, nice.
Nice. Good for you, Lancer. I think it's maybe that the collabs don't really, like, excite me as much as they used to. Like, back in the day, it was so wild seeing shit like Dragon Ball, like, seeing shit like Naruto and Fortnite, Dragon Ball and Fortnite. Like, the collabs back in the day used to be exciting, but, like, these days, it just kind of feels like, oh, the T-48 power armor? That's cool. Oh, and more Marvel stuff? Neat. Like, it doesn't have the impact it used to. You know? Like, it just kind of feels a bit samey at this point. It's kind of lost its impact. It's Hostile collab. Honestly, one thing I'm surprised that they haven't done for, like, for Fortnite or anything is some kind of, like, Tokusatsu related skin or, like, crossover or something. Like a Tokusatsu skin would be, like, really cool. Like a Kamen Rider related thing. Like, that would be neat. Then again, maybe that's just my recent chronic Kamen Rider addiction talking. Who knows? Speaking of which, chat, I'm actually trying to decide because, like, I might do a poll in the Discord because as much as I do want to keep watching Kamen Rider X-Aid, I don't think you guys are too interested in that series, so I'm thinking maybe we could swap it out for a different Kamen Rider. Like, the recent one, Kamen Rider Build, has been really enjoyable. Imagine a Gundam collab. Fun fact, Lancer, they are actually doing that. Yeah, Netflix, they announced a little while ago that they're doing like a Fortnite world that's a Gundam collaboration in collaboration closer to the release date of the live-action Gundam Netflix series. So that's sometime in October, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Fortnite X Gundam will be a thing, Lancer. And rest assured, I'll definitely be getting any skins that come out with that. Gundam collab with Gundam skins and weapon pickups. I don't know if they'll do weapon pickups, but skins would be cool. Plus, I mean, like, they've already done, like, they did the Mecha Bear. They did, like, Mecha Team Leader, so they've already done, like, regular character-sized mech skins. There wouldn't really be anything stopping them from putting, like, the RX-78 in the game as a skin. And besides, Gundam already did a collab with COD, so what's stopping them from collaborating with Fortnite? Especially since they'd be able to get a lot more cartoony with the Gundam's designs and everything. Like, give like the updated like filtered anime skin design. Like, give that updated design to the original RX-78, and it would look really damn good. That COD collab still rubs me the wrong way. Like, it felt like such a nothing burger, you know? It's like, oh, hey, cool, there is a Gundam Aerial skin, but then, like, they didn't really do anything unique with it. I know that COD is, like, ooh, hyper-realistic military sim and whatnot, but, like, they couldn't even change the design of the shield slightly. Like, Gundam Aerial's shield just looked awkward. It didn't have, like, any of like the gunned bits or anything. Like, it didn't have any of the parts that make it Aerial's shield. The original Gundam Riot Shield was a bit better, I think, but they gave it a separate Riot Shield hole. It has a sight hole built in. Why would you need another one? What is the point of putting on another sight hole when the shield already has one? The RX-78 shield already had a sight hole. There was no need for you to build another one in. Like, it just made no sense. Fortnite feels like it has a lot more, they have a lot more respect for the series they collaborate with, if that makes any sense. Like, Fortnite goes the extra mile when they collaborate with series, when it's like one of the major collaborations. Like, they go the extra mile and make sure that like shit is top quality. Like any collab with Fortnite is the good shit. But like COD they just kind of want to slap stuff on skins. Like, I guess it helps that Fortnite is like way more cartoony and fictional compared to like the hyper-realistic COD. So because of that, you can do shit like, say, putting the original Gundam's beam rifle or Hyper Hammer in the game. Because it's a cartoony setting, so you can kind of have something like a big funny flail weapon and stuff. Like, that stuff fits in a world like Fortnite, not necessarily in something like hyper-realistic like Gundam. Or, not Gundam, like Call of Duty. So I feel like it would have been a lot better if Gundam started with a Fortnite collab. But then again, Activision, you know, they gotta make their money. They can't make it through more wholesome ways, like the community making a really cool Modern Warfare 2 mod for Modern Warfare Remastered, causing Remastered to sell a lot of copies, and then Activision responds with a copyright strike on the mod that got people to buy their video game. It makes no sense to me. I get wanting to protect your intellectual property, but what you could do is work with the mod devs to make an officially released version of that mod. And then, like, an officially released, like, get those mod devs on the team for, like, the Modern Warfare 2 and let the mod stay up until the official one releases. Don't just strike it down out of nowhere for a vague potential future project that hasn't been announced or won't even likely happen for God knows how long. It just makes no sense to me. Again, I understand wanting to protect your intellectual property, but I mean, look at games like Undertale that like have such passionate communities behind like all of their fan projects and everything. Like, communities that let their fans create things with their games usually end up a lot healthier and selling a lot better as a result. Like, people are going to get attached to your characters and attached to your games. Nostalgia is a powerful thing, and a lot of people are hella nostalgic for Modern Warfare 2. Hell, even though I never played Modern Warfare 2 until recently with my friend on his like original Xbox 360, I understand how a game like that could be addictive as hell and super nostalgic for people. So then why are you going to kill their fun? That's just going to make people less interested in your series and less likely to buy the new entries. At least in my opinion, anyway. I don't know, Pokemon's been kind of going down the drain recently, and yet the tons of people, myself included, still bought Scarlet and Violet. I acknowledge that I'm part of the problem, but, like, they could have done so much better with Scarlet and Violet, man. This guy Jelly Rando's made a better COD experience than they did. That's why you offer those people a job! That's why you take those people, say, hey, you did a really cool job, you did a really good job with our series. We're interested in you making an official thing for us. You wanna know what happened because of that? That happened, you wanna know what happened because of that? Sonic Mania. The best classic Sonic game in recent memories. That happened because Sega saw a bunch of really talented fan devs and said, hey, you guys want to make a game for us? And then they did, and it was fantastic. It has amazing music. It is the best rated Sonic game to this day. And all that happened because Sega let the fans do what they wanted with the IP. They let the fans do good shit. This is Activision we're talking about. Honestly, yeah. Like, it's not really worth getting mad about it because it's fucking Activision. The bar is on the floor for that company. Like, I should have known that they weren't going to do anything like that. It's fucking Activision. They were never going to do anything in interest of their fans. All they care about is money. Which, ironically, they'd make more of if they were actually respectful to their fans, but, you know. They're too focused on fucking... No, wait, that was Bungie, that's right. Bungie was the one that axed half of their staff after the last shape underperformed. Still can't believe Bungie did that, by the way. Like, that is not how you should treat game developers. They were doing their best. Destiny was in, like, a fucked up state to begin with, so the fact that they were able to squeeze anything out of the last shape was impressive as it is. Next Pokemon adds voice acting, even if it's only small, like in Pokemon Masters. No, yeah, exactly. It would be nice if they added, like, something small like that, and it just doesn't really make much sense. Like, I appreciate that Pokemon tried something ambitious with the open world design. It's really cool. But the problem is that this is a yearly release series, Pokemon is. So, because of that, they gotta rush, they gotta cut corners, they gotta crunch to get this shit out on time in order to correlate the releases with the anime and the card packs and blah 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 blah. Like, we get it, guys, but please, for the love of God, take a year between mainline games. Give your devs more time to cook the game. The game is coming out fucking raw every single time, and I'm sitting over here screaming at it like Gordon Ramsay. Only unlike Gordon Ramsay, I actually had to pay for it. Like, Pokemon did a really cool thing a while ago where they had Legends Arceus, and I thought, oh, cool, that could be like a cool, like, side project so they could give the main games more time to bake. But that wasn't what happened. It's just, I'm very passionate about this stuff because I love Pokemon as a franchise. I just wish that Game Freak was better at handling the series. Though hopefully, Palworld lit a fire under their ass. Now granted, Palworld has a lot of problems of its own. I am very acknowledging of that. A lot of the designs are like very blatantly Pokemon copies, and while I have said in the past that's part of its charm, I do admit that a lot of them are basically ripoffs, but the fact that that game did so well, hopefully that causes Game Freak to get a little scared and start actually making their games better. Borderlands is heading to streaming services on the 31st. Oh yeah, I saw that. I also saw that they put holsters on the characters in Borderlands, even though holsters are completely impractical in that series. I get it's for filming purposes, but like, come on, man. And you gotta respect the source material. Half of those guns would blow your legs off if you tried to put them in a holster. Didn't even last 3 weeks, yep. Though then again, it was Gearbox, and Gearbox had to Gearbox, considering the fact that both the creator and animator of Claptrap's model for the movie weren't credited. Good old Randy Bitchford. dead, yep. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I think the vibes are just a bit off tonight, so I think I'm gonna might go ahead and wrap things up early tonight. Hope I have for Borderlands and not gonna play or buy for it. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for tonight. Kind of running out of steam here. And like I said, it has been like very, very exciting recently, given all of the developments with like my time in college and everything. I've given you the whole spiel before, but I am now realizing just how tired I am. So. Wrap things up and you can pin me down. God damn it, Lancer. You keep making those threats, one of these days I will. Let's see. Who is streaming tonight that we could raid? Let's go raid Sheep, why not? For those of you who don't know who Sheep is, they are a variety streamer here on Twitch. They play a bunch of different games. It looks like tonight they are playing some Rocket League. Also, I do not know, like, what the hell the weird, like, knock to collaborate feature thing is that Twitch is doing. Like, I have no clue what's happening, but that just seems annoying, honestly. But, yeah. As for the raid message, let's do... The Beam Brigade got all their funny Fortnite items nerfed before they went live, so they didn't get any wins. Sag. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. See you on Friday for the Nostalgia Night, and I'll catch you next week for more streams. Bye!